There's been a fair amount of online drama between Conor McGregor and upcoming opponent Dustin Poirier. Getty: during Conor McGregor's last fight against Dustin Poirier, you'd be forgiven for believing the normally volatile Conor McGregor had turned over a new leaf. No trash talk in the lead-up to the event, no drama-infused press conferences or chaotic stare-downs. Just mutual respect between two human beings about to knock lumps out of each other. But in the months after McGregor was knocked out by Poirier in the second round, things have soured dramatically. The issue? A promised charity donation of $500,000 that, according to Poirier, has yet to be delivered by McGregor and his team. Let's start at the beginning. Entertain your brain with the coolest news from streaming to superheroes, memes to video games. The donation in the wake of a dominant win against Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone in early 2020, Conor McGregor was itching to continue fighting throughout the remainder of the year. Unfortunately, COVID-19 put a big dent in those plans. The UFC continued putting on fight cards throughout 2020 and was one of the first sports in the US to come back, but it appeared as though the UFC was reluctant to put together another McGregor fight, most likely because fans couldn't attend fights yet, and the UFC makes a significant amount of money on live gates to see one of the sport's biggest stars. For comparison, the UFC might usually take in $1 million to $2 million in ticket sales for a regular event, while a McGregor fight with full attendance will bring in over $7 million from ticket sales alone. So McGregor was left on the shelf. Out of frustration, McGregor took matters into his own hands, attempting to put together an exhibition bout with Poirier. McGregor had faced Poirier before. In 2014, McGregor defeated Poirier via a devastating first-round KO. But to remain active, McGregor offered to face off against Poirier in a second fight, albeit an exhibition, and donate $500,000 to the Good Fight Foundation, a non-profit charity set up by Poirier to help those in need. Poirier agreed to the bout. That got the UFC's attention. In the wake of those tweets, the UFC set up a legitimate rematch between McGregor and Poirier under the UFC banner, but McGregor committed to the $500,000 donation he had promised regardless. The fight: given the outcome of their first fight, McGregor was heavily favored to beat Poirier in their rematch. In the lead-up, the pair were extremely cordial, a stark contrast to the first fight, when McGregor was largely credited with beating Poirier mentally with an assault of cutting trash talk in the lead-up to the contest. But the second fight played out much differently. After compromising McGregor with punishing, debilitating calf kicks, Poirier knocked out McGregor, putting the pair at 1-1.